1v1 Green Tooth Gorge blue side. Legion plays a Techmarine, puts out some nice range damage, also decent utility, able to repair, put down turrets and relay beacons, can be pretty tough too. Red side we have Caeltos as a Chaos Lord, durable and destructive commander, walks right through cover and cannot be suppressed. This is Wordbearer's DLC, so he looks even more pissed off. Look at this, triple heretics opening for Caeltos. These are a light infantry unit, start off as melee. DawnOfL3gion goes for loyalist tactical marines, heavy ranged infantry. Is he? Yes, just about to ask if he's going to go for a second scout squad. It's quite a small map, so he might have been able to get away with double tactical marines, but he has gone for the second scout squad to help him with map control. And here you see Caeltos using the Chaos Lord to really harass these guys deep in Legion's half of the map, now being chased by these tactical marines with their bolters, doing some pretty nice damage to him too, down to about half health. Starts with 1,000, the second toughest commander to start off, just behind the Hive Tyrant. Techmarine takes the western victory point, 3 VPs up for grabs. This is the natural for Legion on this side. Caeltos has a natural on the east, and there's a central VP. Chaos Lord chasing these tactical marines, don't think he's going to get a model loss there. Getting in the building, that's a good thing, because those heretics are right there ready to sandwich him. Chaos Lord eventually forced off, and his heretics going to take losses, I think. Not especially effective versus a single entity, since the Doom Blast does AoE damage. Much more effective versus squads. They lose a model and they go after the tactical marines now. There's the Doom Blast, suppressing and damaging them. They are forced off without their aspiring champion. They are very fragile to a durable unit like tactical marines. Meanwhile, east side, heretics chasing scouts. Scouts really don't want to tangle these guys. Quick infantry unit. Start off with bolters. I suspect we're going to see shotguns. There we go. On at least one of these guys. Maybe both. Yes, both squads do have shotguns. Allows them to counter melee units with a shotgun blast, but we have grenade launchers on these heretics, turning them into a kind of artillery unit. Caeltos has followed up with Chaos Space Marines as well. Heavy ranged infantry that are decent in melee. Get a shotgun to the face. Will get up and might take a model off those scouts as well if they're not careful. And full retreat from Legion. He might even get some stuff for his Techmarine to try and control these heretics, such as Bionics or the Mastercrafted Bolter, or even both. I think he should follow up here with a Devastator. Does have to contend with grenade launchers, but I think Assault Marines are always a liability when you have aspiring champion heretics around, which we don't have yet. But it's a simple upgrade to get, and all of a sudden Assault Marines get really hurt. These Chaos Space Marines might lose a model here. Shotgun scouts do pretty nice damage close up. Those guys do get away. Techmarine wants to get model losses now on these heretics. Grenade launcher means they lose all melee effectiveness and cannot Doom Blast anymore. Here come the shotgun scouts, and there is the shotgun blast, and they are forced to retreat. Huge map control here though for Caeltos. I see the combi flamer, very nice range weapon for the Chaos Lord. Can almost use him in range stance for that thing. And he's taking the western side, might get a triple here. Scouts capping up. And Assault Marines do hit the field for Legion. Jump infantry pretty tough that disrupt when they land, fight melee with chainswords and bolt pistols. How will Caeltos deal with these things? He's gone for two grenade launcher heretics. Third squad still without an upgrade. I suspect we're going to see an aspiring champion when he spots those Assault Marines though, which he will do right now. Triple cap for Caeltos, 384, 477. Really good chaos play here for Caeltos. As you can see, the Chaos Lord on the west side of the map, bullying everything over there by himself, taking out tactical marine models. There's the Doom Blast, and these Assault Marines trying to take on the entire army here. And we do see a sparring champion on these guys. These guys are now a dangerous melee unit, and Assault Marines very lucky not to lose a model there. Once you start losing models on these guys, it can get very expensive to keep up. Combi Flamer, the only Commander War gear we see, 338477. I think Legion needs to get tier 2 and get a Librarian out. I think going tier 2 and going Librarian into Razorback would have been better than getting Assault Marines, but we'll see. You see the Techmarine wandering into infantry there. I wondered what he was doing. It's because he's getting Bionics. No, he's getting Artificia. Very strange behaviour then. We'll make him tougher, and these Tactical Marines very lucky not to lose a model. The Chaos Space Marines did. I thought he was getting into Bionics range to smack all these heretics. Assault Marines jumping in all alone though. Doom Blast immediately, and they are forced off. Again though, they do not take a loss. Caeltos has a 2-1 and is looking pretty good right now. Scouts taking tons of damage. Here come more scouts, but not going to be able to do much. Get all of those heretics with that blast. Techmarine again running into melee combat, and he is now getting Bionics. I wonder if that was purchased by mistake, that Artificia armor. To replace armor that quickly is very, very odd. Now losing his power. Here come Assault Marines jumping in, disrupting all of those heretics. Another Doom Blast scares them off. Excellent pressure here from Caeltos. Where is the Chaos Lord? He is capping. Not too happy with it. Wants to kill stuff, I think. His Chaos Space Marines might need to retreat soon, and they lose another model. Need to retreat, and they do. And there is the powerful sweep from the Bionics, knocking back and heavily damaging all these heretics. Excellent play from Legion. Should have purchased it first though, instead of wasting the resources on Artificia, which didn't really bring anything to the table. I'm sure that was a mistake. Scouts caught in retreat now. That's painful. Get away with one model. Here comes that Combi Flamer Chaos Lord. Should just use it in range, I think, here, and support those heretics. Tactical Marines do not lose a model. Get away. Both players go tier 2 Legion slightly before. I don't think those Assault Marines will catch those heretics. They can try and decap mid though. 2-3-3-4-7-7. Scouts take the east for a 2-1 for Legion. Nice special attack from the Chaos Lord, knocking down that Assault Marine. Here comes Scouts to support, and there's Kill the Weak. The ability the Chaos Lord starts with heals him up for every model he hits. Techmarine, is he going to do powerful sweep on the Chaos Lord? A quick squirt off the immolator there, but then runs. Some pretty nice damage to those scouts too. And we do see a Librarian straight away from Legion in tier 2. Should have saved the Assault Marines and gone for the Librarian sooner, I think, into a Razorback. We'll see how he does. And be interested to see what these Chaos Space Marines get in terms of marks. I think Mark of Corn would be best to really shut down these Tactical Marines and also really hurt those Assault Marines. Excellent powerful sweep. Techmarine running in and really damaging these heretics and almost finishing them off. Here we see the Corn Worship boosting the speed of these aspiring champion heretics. Shouldn't be attacking the Techmarine though. Much better going after these scouts or these Tactical Marines. Here comes Caeltos' Chaos Lord. There's the melee charge and gets into melee with these guys. Can he get a model loss? Ouch. Very nasty smite on those heretics. They get away with 3 models. Very aggressive play here by Legion. Feels he's behind from tier 2 perhaps, but these Chaos Space Marines have an aspiring champion and they are no pushover in melee here. Assault Marines need to flee. Powerful sweep again, saves them. Excellent use of that ability. Librarian going after the Chaos Lord with his power sword. Not too bad in melee. Mainly used for his ouch support abilities and that devastating smite. And Legion retains the 2-1.
We shall make it so.
But he could not hit power here, which has been untouched for Caeltos. Meanwhile, he lost the generator himself, though he does have this node. Scout shotguns shooting this one up. Can they take it out in time? They can. No sign of a tier 2 unit for Caeltos. Instead, he gets Mark of Zinch for his Chaos Space Marines, giving them Inferno Bolts. They're now going to be pretty dangerous to Tactical Marines and Assault Marines in range combat. Heretics unable to decap. A shrine going up. Ouch, a very nasty smite again. This thing will spit out bloodletters. Heretics are being bled like crazy now. And there's the 2 first bloodletters spit out. Are they gonna worship it? Or just worship generally? They are just gonna worship generally. Bloodletters back to the warp. The Librarian has his Force Staff now. And the Techmarine has a Plasma Gun. Chaos Space Marines in a bit of trouble. Assault Marines have their Sergeant Les Merciless Strike. These are blood sacrifice bloodletters, I believe. Spawned from one of those heretics. That's a global ability of the Chaos Lord. What's the Librarian doing? Full retreat here from Legion. Ouch. And Assault Marines lost a model in retreat there. Look at the problems Caeltos is causing with just triple heretics and CSM. Using a shrine, putting a shrine near Legion's powerless is very cheeky. And now he's going to come and assault it. Assault Marines getting their reinforcements. Just got shotgun scouts trying to scare off these guys. But the shrine is completed. Bloodletters pour out. Ouch, ridiculous smite on these guys. Get away with just the aspiring champion. And Librarian goes after the CSM now. Are they going for the building? There's a grenade. Assault Marines forced them off. Nice defense from Legion. Still needs to take care of this shrine though. And a Chaos Lord. He was pissed. And there's drained life on the Assault Marine member. Fully kitted out Chaos Lord. Demonic Visage. Debuffing these Assault Marines, as you can see. Very nice war gear now. Red circle means a unit is debuffed. Triple cap for Caeltos. Can Legion turn this around? Need something big and stompy like a Dreadnought, but doesn't have anywhere near the resources to get something like that. He's now stuck with pretty high upkeep and units that can't really push against what Caeltos has. Drain life on the Techmarine. Now he's tied up. 126,369. Legion has to do something drastic and gets a missile launcher for his tactical marines. Not sure why. Could really do with a Razorback, I think, to give him some lasting power in the field. He's gone for some Devastators, but Caeltos is getting a Chaos Dreadnought, which is going to be devastating. Scouts taking it east. Can he stop the cap here? Can he stop the... Here come CSM to try that, and he does stop the cap. They did decap though, so it's a 1-1 now. 89,369. Devastators hit the field for Legion and get a las cannon. It's almost as if he knows there's a Dreadnought coming. Perhaps guess there's something big coming since Caeltos has got nothing out in tier 2. And Chaos Space Marines take the east for a 2-1 again. Las Cannon unable to really hit infantry. Heretics do get smited and forced off again though. Tons of heretic bleed for Caeltos, but now has a Dreadnought on the field. Assault Marines jumping these CSM with pretty low health. There's a merciless strike. And now these guys need to run. Ouch, Caeltos takes one out to a sword to the face. There's malignant blindness. This last cannon cannot get closer now. He's really dodging around. Tome of time on them, I think. They're backing all the way off here. Where is the dreadnought? It has Mark of Pawn and it's going to be deadly. Gives it 2 close combat claws. What are the scouts up to? There's a grenade. Didn't do a lot, not sure why he did that. And surely these guys are going down. They get away, unbelievable. Librarian got drained and thrown aside. 54, 369. Legion he just cannot push against this. Now a dreadnought is going to be doubly hard. This stuff tying you up in melee. Scouts again trying to nick the east side, and they do. 2-1 now for Legion. And these guys infiltrate too.
The enemy is destroying a key structure.
Dreadnought now stomping around towards power. Caeltos taking the west side and putting down another shrine. Scouts trying to grenade but easily dodged. And Legion getting his stuff decapped. Huge map control for Caeltos now. Don't really see any way back. Caeltos getting some havocs. Legion now going after the dreadnought. Last cannon hit. There's a melter bomb too. Blood rage activated though, increasing the damage, durability and speed of this thing. But you lose control of it. What is the last cannon doing this close? It's going to get Inferno Bolts to the face and go down. Not sure why he brought it so close, but down it goes. No way he can take out this dreadnought now. Smite on those CSM, but they survive. Demonic Visage debuffing all this stuff again. Really masterful chaos play by Caeltos. Another Devastator on the way for Legion, but it's pretty much all over. 6 VPs remaining with a double. And Caeltos takes it. Excellent chaos play. Legion did put up stiff competition for a while there, but once he got to tier 2, got this shrine down, he just held the center perfectly well. Thanks for watching guys, I'll see you next time.